0201-2770-993, 0201-465-7190, and on WhatsApp 080-9597-5805. It's confessions. The crazy, the weird, the unusual, the natural, the supernatural, the paranormal, the abnormal. Yeah. The incomprehensible, unintelligible, the weird, the confusing, the painful, the shameful, the regrettable. It's all here. No holds barred. Okay, so remember again, when you call in, you don't say your name. All right, good. Now that I know you have it, and I have you exactly where I want you, welcome to Confessions Thursday. If you're writing me a message, I would like for you to just get to the heart of the matter. If you're calling in, behold, we are here to work through your confessions on the sunny side. I'm your host. My name's Joyce. Welcome to 99.3 Nigeria Info. So from last week, there's this confession here. Good afternoon, Joyce. My confession is that I'm confused. Have been dating this lady for over 3 years now. We met on Facebook. We've been talking almost every day, though we've not seen one-on-one before because she lives in PH and I live in Lagos. I love her, and I believe she loves me too. Okay, and you say... Hold on, where's that? Where did I leave it off? Wait, I believe she loves me too. 2 months ago, I met a lady here in Lagos. We went for a date. Joyce, this babe is cute. She's every man's dream wife. I love her. Wait, you love the second one, the one you met in Lagos too? I love her so much and want to move on with her. We haven't done anything intimate yet. Well-mannered. You say well-manner. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, we talk every day, but the girl in PH, we're still talking, but the feeling is not there anymore. I don't know how to tell her that I'm not interested anymore. She can go crazy because we've concluded that she'll be coming to Lagos to visit me soon. Please, what should I tell her? Thank you. Well, what do you tell her? I don't know. What do you tell a person? So first of all, you can be honest about it, and maybe not necessarily admitting that you have somebody else in the picture, but admitting that the distance has put a strain on how you feel. And that's also the thing about being honest. It's that you don't say the things you don't mean. You don't say the things you don't believe. Because it's better that you're known for something, and at least you're honest to yourself. You're not living a lie. So in that case, I would say that I think the distance could be responsible. Hey, but then again, if it's real love, if it's true love, then not enough oceans in the world can put space between you and someone that you love. So now we know it's not love. Then I think you should tell her that distance has come in between. It's put a strain on how you feel, and you just want to be honest with her. You don't want to waste her time. You don't want to take her for granted, and you would want for both of you to, I guess, take a break. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Take a break. That's honest. That's straightforward. You want both of you to take a break and see where this goes. I don't know a better way to say it, but at least I know for certain that honesty is one way to guarantee that she's not cursing you out, she's not mad at you, even if she doesn't like the way it ends, but at least you've been honest and you've been straightforward. So I would say you just tell her that the distance has really put a strain on the feelings that you once had, and you just want to be honest about it, honest and upfront. Now, that's what I think. I don't know what Lagos thinks. I'll open up the telephone lines in a moment just so that Lagos can give us their opinion. So that's our first confession. The second confession, I have a short confession. I went abroad late last year because we were just managing. My wife and my kids are in Nigeria and would join me this year. We have limited resources, just like many people do. I have given a little over 2 million since I left Nigeria. However, I don't have enough money this month to give for my kids' school fees, as my wife's sister said that she would be handling school fees because she's in the US. A few nights ago, my wife told me that her sister is going through a court case and might not pay. How do I tell her I could only pay 50% of the fees? Hey. Tell her. Wait, I don't think this is a difficult conversation to have. One, because this is your wife. This is not a stranger you met on X and you're sharing something private. Hey, tell her. Then again, I don't know the relationship you have with your wife, but once again, I think this is where honesty comes in and the necessity to be straightforward. So if your wife needs to do something, maybe she can start early. If she needs to speak to people, needs to get a job, if she needs to contribute, heads up. I think if you give them heads up early enough, you don't take them by surprise. I don't know. I'm just saying, tell her. First of all, why would it be difficult for you to speak to your wife? You see that? Because this doesn't appear to be a problem, except maybe due to a lack of friendship or relationship or just poor communication. This is a problem. And I'm trying not to trivialize it, I'm trying not to say that these things don't happen. Maybe it does happen. We're probably just very unfamiliar with issues as this, but hey, I think you should tell her. Be straight on about it. So I don't have money this time. I can only afford 50% of it. If you can borrow, I can pay back later. Just tell her. Then again, I could be blindsided. As blindsided, I mean, maybe you're not giving me all the story, or you're not giving me the whole gist, and I'm only making, creating opinions off of just this little information you have given to me. What marriage is two becoming one. So, if you can't tell your wife everything, okay, tell your wife. Let's just assume that you haven't built that sort of relationship. What if you start now? Okay, so try. There's a message here, another message. He says, I think the problem most men have today is that women won't accept their polygamous nature if they admit it. It's who they are. So you say, I think the problem most men have today is that women won't accept their polygamous nature if they admit it's who they are. Thus, the men will hide it to keep the family safe. Please, let's take on that topic of the caller regarding biology next week. Let only women call and discuss that question with the caller. I think this is the question of women polygamous in nature. It's Confessions Thursday. This is a good day to truly have women be anonymous on the show and tell us if they're anonymous in nature. So if you remember last week, I think it was about the last or second to the last conversation last week, a gentleman called in to make a contribution on the show, and he said men are polygamous in nature, women are not. Even though I gave him an example of what it could look like for women to truly have the appetite for more than two men, he insists that women do not have the inherent capacity to want more than one man. Okay, so if you're a woman and you like more than one man, the way the men put it, colloquially, which is something you can find in society, they make this very silly joke about you're eating egusi. You cannot eat egusi all throughout your life, so you go try vegetable. You try, kind of almost comparing women to, something as, I don't know, what do we call that? Because it doesn't quite compare, right? So how does it compete? How does a woman compete with vegetable soup and okra soup? So I'm conflicted here. But if you're a woman, you can be anonymous. That's exactly what Confessions is all about. And you are polygamous in nature. Behold the telephone lines. You should call me. So finally, he says, ask women if they can be polygamous in nature. It's a frank topic, no holds barred, where they are free to do so without judgment. Please ask them. I have seen this position whenever this topic is brought up. I want to hear what women think, both home and abroad. Please. Lagos, welcome. to Confessions Thursday. So I think, again, part of Confessions, if you are a female and you're polygamous in nature. Oh, by the way, all of this resurfaced because a writer wrote us last week and said that she is dating 2 married men. Even though I gave that example, the caller last week insisted that women are incapable of keeping the company of more than 2 men. Yeah. And so the tragedy about women sometimes is that they're just capable of even much more mind-boggling things, but they never really admit it. Which, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I trust my callers on the show this afternoon. It's Confessions Thursday. Welcome, my name's Joyce. You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are live streaming on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. Once again, welcome. This person says, I think this is a commentary. This is a contribution to the message I read of the guy who likes a lady in Port Harcourt and then in Lagos found another lady, likes that one too, but would prefer to move on with the one in Lagos. So here is an opinion, an advice, I believe. Good afternoon, Joyce. Let him call her. Give a stranger the phone to tell her, because he just cannot tell her himself. And I understand how unfair he feels, but she just has to be aware. Why does he have to give a stranger the phone? All right, I guess that's an opinion. It counts. Welcome to Confessions Thursday. So no matter what you hear on the show, on Confessions, you can't judge. We know that one as a ground rule. All right, good. So once again, all my callers, with a story to tell, a confession to be made, let's talk on Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Fine, well done.
Do you have a confession?
Yes. I will say that, but the topic is what I want to speak first of all.
So real quick, I'm giving you 1 minute. Get to the point, okay? I don't have all the time in the world.
No, Joe, you're not going to give me 1
I'm going to give you 1 minute. Yeah. You're going to have it or you're going to give it back.
Yes, yeah.
Nice meeting you too. Thank you so much for calling me.
No, wait now.
The 1 minute starts now.
Okay. See, the person who said that women have no ability to sleep with more than one wife, all those people that is where they were in school having boyfriend or girlfriend and boyfriend, those girls, they sleep with only one man. Even women have the ability to sleep with more than one wife, more than men. Are you getting me? So you are not the owner of creation. You don't know how the capability or the ability of how God make creation. You should not just come out and just talk because talk is talk. Because you did not understand how creation was being made. How did the person understand and knows that women cannot sleep with more than one wife? All this cheating and all these people that is saying things in social media or wife is cheating on me or all of that controversy that they are having. What is the reason? If women have no ability or the cheating that they say that they are cheating, will they be able to do it? Huh?
Well then, thank you so much for calling me. I really do appreciate it.
See, Joy, the confession is that, Joy, the reason why I want to speak this is because of that last caller that just came on last week and that you want to.
All right, I'm going to thank you again for calling me. Thank you for your commentary. I do appreciate. Okay, so I have a confession, I believe. Ooh, can I do this in less than 30 seconds? Maybe not. Okay, so remember, write me your confession. You want to get to the heart of the matter. If you're calling me, 0201-2770-993, 0201-465-7190, and on WhatsApp, 08095975805. You are on the sunny side.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
I found something inside my Nescafe Original 3-in-1 pack the other day. A unique code printed inside.
Yes, so every pack of Nescafe Original 3-in-1 now comes with a code inside in the Nescafe Next Level promo. Just text the code to *7022# and you could win 500,000 naira cash, business tools, and training. Up to 1 million naira in prizes to be won. Promo runs until June 30th, 2026. T's and C's apply. Nescafe. Make your world.
Lagos, Nigeria. Your incredible football experience is back. It's Goal Fest 2026, the 10th anniversary edition. Join thousands of fans for the ultimate football party. Big screen action, live DJs and a hype man, games, food, and non-stop football vibes. And of course, live performances by some of Nigeria's biggest superstars. Goal Fest is happening Saturday, May 30th, 2026 at the Balmoral Convention Center, Victoria Island, Lagos at 2 p.m.
Register now at www.goalfestnigeria.com.
Come and experience football like never before. Goal Fest 10th anniversary. Sponsored by Squadron, Doc Rom.
Supported by Indomie.
Proudly refreshed by Pepsi.
It's actually a Goal Fest.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
Here we are. We're back. 3 minutes before the top of the hour. It's Confessions Thursday. My name is Joyce. Welcome to you. How are you?
Yeah. Good afternoon, Lady Joyce. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm going to give you a minute if you have a commentary.
Yeah. This is Barrister Peter Oko. I'm calling from Maryland. Yes. Well, this issue of confession and, faithfulness between the partners, my feeling is that it is easier for men to have, to maintain two partners at a time. But for women, it is emotionally very stressful because, especially when children are involved, you have to deal with two men and then take care of the children again. It's almost suicidal, So I feel sorry for men actually who have two partners because it is not good. It's only as a revenge, For women, from my experience, most women engage in having two partners. If he want to revenge on the other partner, if he finds the other partner dating two women, then she will want to revenge.
All right, then. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, God bless you, Lady Joyce.
Thank you. All right. So, isn't this the same error that we make when we assume the capacity of somebody else? Yeah, you're assuming women can't do it. You're speaking on behalf of women without letting women speak for themselves. Okay. I needed to point that out because I feel it's either a form of unwitting control over someone else's will and capacity to will something, or the underestimation of women. Think about it. All the men who say they've been cheated on. The same way women say men have cheated on them. Have you ever analyzed that particular scenario psychologically? Well, I thank you. I thank you very much for calling me. We're going to go off on a break. When we come back, behold, here we are on Confessions Thursday on 99.3. We're Nigeria Info.
If you're thirsty for information,
Good conversation,
either sport,
entertainment,
or news, first, no more.
We'll fill you up on Nigeria Info.
99.3, let's talk.
And bringing you deeper into the conversation.
Government snub 98 billion naira UBEC funds.
Okay, what is this that we are doing? Because we are too educated for what we have.
The president has left Nigeria on their own as far as electricity is concerned.
plain helplessness is making us know that the days of Buhari are better.
It means that if we keep on recycling our leaders, we cannot get the best.
Okay, in which area? Where? I beg.
This is where we need to revisit the way we look at internal policies.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you, Lagos. I am Boluwatife Jegede with the news. The Supreme Court of Nigeria is expected to deliver a crucial ruling today on the leadership crisis rocking the African Democratic Congress and the People's Democratic Party. Ahead of the judgment, party leaders held late-night strategy meetings to weigh possible outcomes. The verdict, expected later this afternoon, is seen as a major turning point for the 2027 general elections. The Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Disu, has directed that the officer connected to the death of a man in Delta State be dismissed from the force. The officer is accused of breaching established police guidelines governing the use of firearms. Authorities say after the dismissal is finalized, the officer and others implicated will be taken to court. The development has drawn strong public reactions with renewed demands for justice and accountability. The federal government has declared Friday, May 1, 2026 a public holiday to mark Workers' Day. The announcement was made by the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tujiojo, who extended congratulations to Nigerian workers. He commended their hard work and contributions to national development, urging them to remain committed, productive, and patriotic. Global oil prices have risen sharply after reports that the United States Central Command will brief Donald Trump on possible military options in Iran conflict. The price of Brent crude climbed to over $126 per barrel before dropping slightly as tensions continue and the Strait of Hormuz remains affected. Experts say the rise could lead to higher fuel, food, and energy costs around the world if the crisis continues. And that's the news right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Thank you so much for staying with us. I am Boluwatife Jegede. The sunny side with Joyce continues.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info. 99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. Welcome to Confessions Thursday. Remember, when you called in, you don't say your name. 0201-2770-993, 0201-465-7190, and on WhatsApp 08095-975805. Confessions. Good afternoon to you.
Hey, good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Let me quickly speak on the first story you read, or maybe the one I met you reading, about the guy that has a lover in Port Harcourt on Facebook and had the one because you see, what I suggest is this, the guy should just prioritize where his heart belongs. One, you can do something very, very drastic to at least stick with one, which is, since he has not made the one in port, he has everything to at least wave that away if he sees that he has found new love that close to him. What we should do is can invite the one in Port Harcourt. Since they've spoken, I think they might have changed some. This is what I like, this is what I don't, and him not to and just pretend. So it don't like, you can just like, oh, this is who I am. So if the guest is think that, okay, well, whoever you are, I'll still stick with you. But if the lady he's like, okay, I don't think I can stick with this. He freed himself without even offending her. He has freed himself. Then
he should tell the one in Port Harcourt that he has a girlfriend in Lagos.
No, I don't suggest that because it will be heartbreaking. You understand? He cannot do that. But he can just invite her, then, casually, which I think every sensible person will just think that who is this? In the first place, I think she herself will just think, I don't think I'm with this kind of person.
All right, then, thank you. Thank you very much for
calling. Then, on the other hand, the second story
30 seconds,
about
30
the
seconds,
women being
30 seconds, get to it.
Okay. On the woman being a polygamous, I don't think it's very possible. I'm sorry to say this because I'm not speaking for women, but I think with my little experience, it is more easier for men to be polygamous than women.
You're speaking for women because you haven't let the women speak first.
Okay, now
you're telling women what they can and cannot do.
Let me give you my reason.
I don't have time for that.
I will agree.
Remember, this is supposed to be a conversation for women. So I want to say thank you for giving me your opinion.
Let me say that. Let us see women woo men on the street. Then we can agree that, okay, polygamous women is also good.
Let's see women woo men on the street. Does it have to be on the street?
Yes. Just the way men do.
Are you new to flirting? You think, does it have to be on the street?
It's not only flirting. I think at least I've seen where men just meet. Oh, I love this woman.
All right, thank you very much. If that's your standard, I do appreciate you calling the show. Imagine. You guys, though, do you guys even attempt to truly analyze something? So your yardstick for a woman who's polygamous in nature is the one who can woo men on the street. What does it even take to woo men? You're not even hard to get. What do you mean can a woman woo a man on the street? You are not even up there. You're not hard to get. Yeah, okay. Confessions Thursday. This one goes, Joyce, I beg. I don't know if I'm being insecure, lied to, or should I believe. My girlfriend's birthday was 3 days ago. We don't live in the same city due to work, but we see few times a month, and I am trying to get a job in her city too. But I found out her so-called friend flew in from London to visit her. She didn't tell me anything. I found out from pictures on her status and my other number. I don't know what that is. Okay, good. Until I quizzed her before she told me that he only visited to celebrate with her and he isn't staying in her house, but he rented an Airbnb service apartment. Okay. They stayed and gisted till midnight before she went home. Joyce, I don't know if this na lamba or I am being insecure. Me, I'm ready to break up. Abi adi mad. Oh, wait. Hold on, Lagos. Let's go to the very core of how this story is supposed to fall. Fall upwards, fall downwards. Or rise upwards, fall downwards. He says, my girlfriend's birthday was 3 days ago. Live in the same city I'm looking for due to work. We don't live in the same city due to work, but we see a few times a month, and I'm trying to get a job in her city too. But I found out her so-called friend flew in from London to visit her. She didn't tell me anything. I found out from pictures. Because I was about to ask you, where could you possibly be on the day of your girlfriend's birthday? So you mean you were not even with your girlfriend on her birthday? You had an excuse that day? Okay, good. Message. He says, I found out from pictures on her status with my other number. Okay, until I quizzed her before she told me that he only visited to celebrate with her and he isn't staying in her house. He rented an Airbnb. They stayed, gisted up until midnight before she went home. So you are in panic mode. Am I losing my girlfriend to a guy who certainly has a job, can afford to fly to be with her on her birthday? They gisted until midnight. Here I am, unemployed, looking for a job in a different city. And my girlfriend is in the company of another man. I must be losing my mind. Yes, you are losing your mind. Except, you have to take her word for it. You have to. You have to say, okay, I get a little jealous, but okay, I believe you. Because what else do you have to work with? Any other thing you do is now you trying to impose your definition to what you thought you understood. And you know the truth? You could be right. They may have even had sex. I don't know. Do people still do birthday sex? You know, a few years ago, birthday sex was a thing. I don't know. I don't know if people still do it. Yeah, Cool FM that year. People were looking forward to their birthdays. Okay. So I'm saying that you're probably losing your mind, and you're right to lose it. But you see, you don't have proof. So you have to take her word. But here's what I would ask you to do. In order not to be clinically mad, you know that thing where because you're so insecure, you are suspecting everything. I would suggest, he says, I'm not unemployed. Okay, wait. He says, I'm not unemployed. I have a job. Just that I'm trying to get a job in her city. I couldn't be with her on her birthday, but I took a day off towards the weekend. Son of man, you have competition. This is a highly competitive market. And you know how, prospects. A woman has to pick prospects. Yeah, a woman has to sieve through the collection of frogs, disqualify all of them to find a prince. So you are in the labor market. You are on probation. You are right to lose your mind. I just think that you should have been there on her birthday, but you seem to have a justifiable reason. You took the weekend off, blah. Now, somebody who probably had a job and took the day off on his work day to go be with your girlfriend, how else can I tell you this? Now, remember, we don't know what happened. Just give me a moment. Kemi is next to me, dying. And I think you think I'm exaggerating. She's dying. I can hear her breathe. So let me finish this gist, then we'll check up on Kemi. She just came to work. Buy Kemi ice cream, because usually once you give Kemi ice cream, she begins to get herself. All right. So as I was saying, my brother, we don't know how bad this is, but here's what we know. We don't know anything. That's what we know. So wait. You have the weekend, that's your turn. Tell yourself this is just your turn. I'm sorry. Tell yourself this is just your turn. So you're going to go hang out with her on the weekend. Love her as best as you can. You have to, because right now in your mind, this is an exclusive relationship. This is your girlfriend. Act it. Give it everything. Don't worry. The lines will fall in the right places for you. And if she's cheating, you'll find out. But now we can't come up with all these possibilities because you would deliberately just wreck your relationship. Now, what if you're wrong? You see that? What if you're wrong? What if you are in panic mode? Because you should be in panic mode. There was another guy there. They took pictures. She put it on her status. That's not her boyfriend. It's not you. She didn't tell you. You found out. You asked her. It sounds like a long distance relationship and other people are filling up your space. So, wait. But can you do this better thing where you try to be there on remarkable days, on memorable days? If somebody is doing your work for you, you can't blame a girl if she ends up with another guy. Because, hey, why are you coming 3 days later? If her birthday is important to her, why aren't you there? All right, good. Yes, you're losing your mind. Rightly so, too. Confessions Thursday. How are you? Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce. What's yours?
Hello, Joyce. Good afternoon. My name is Ted.
Do you have a confession, my prince?
No.
You can't fall for that. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead.
So, I want to comment on, you see the birthday girl, from my point of view, dude is in trouble. I don't think it's something to not be worried about because no one pays a flight ticket all the way from the UK or from wherever to just come and say, hey, happy birthday to you. There has to be a deep relationship.
There are men and there are men. You may not be that kind of guy, but there are guys like that.
Yeah, so there are men, but not just for a random lady. Before a man spends money.
Why are you calling her a random lady? Why? You see that?
No, I mean if the relation. No. Don't get me wrong. The relationship. A man, no matter how rich, will not risk his life, spend so much money for a lady he is not invested in, or vested in rather. So there is something beyond friendship there, I can tell you. Because if they have been childhood friends, I would understand. And if they have been childhood friends, she would have mentioned his name to him long before now, or had no problem telling him, hey, look, my friend is coming over to see me. Why did she keep it secret? So there's something, it doesn't look good. That's one. Two, for ladies being polygamous, I think it has nothing to do with gender. It has more to do with the personality. And I think there are two people on this spectrum. One, the people who are very, very liberal at mind, that they find nothing wrong with it. And two, the people who are guiltless. They can play 2, 3, 4 people and they feel no guilt whatsoever. Then for the guy with a chick in Port Harcourt and in Lagos, the earlier the better. I've learned long ago in life to not keep a woman hanging on when you really know nothing is going to happen. The earlier the better. Pick up the phone. Yes, don't tell her you have someone else. Just tell her it's no matter any which way it's going to be a heartbreak, but trust me, it's better sooner than later. Just tell her, look, I'm sorry, I'm really not feeling this anymore. At least that's not a lie. It's not you. That's favorite line. It's not you, it's me. And I don't want to keep pretending. I don't want to keep dragging you. I mean, it's the truth. It's crazy, but it is the truth. It's him, I don't want to keep delaying you. I don't want to, you're beautiful, just whatever. But
Okay.
Don't say you found another woman, bros. Don't say you found another woman. Yeah. That's all I have to see.
Thank you for calling me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, bye.
To the show, if you have a confession, you don't. Hey.
The act of marrying more than one husband is called polygamy and not polygamy. So let us not be saying can a woman polygamous? That is a man. A man who marries one wife is polygamous. And therefore, a woman who marries more than one husband should be polyandrous. Please.
You are
Polyandry,
correct. Okay, thank you
marry
very
more
much.
than
I do
one
appreciate
husband.
that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Polygamy, marrying more than one wife. Thank you. You want to carry my story.
Sure. I mean, you're right. But, you kind of get the import. But, yeah, thank you. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you? It's Confessions Thursday.
Hi, guys. Good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
No, I don't. So, Joyce, I have two things to say. First of all, I usually love your program, and the way you start off your program by the choice of songs to play, it's remarkable. It's beautiful, just exceptional. And there's this particular one you played earlier. I was trying to get my phone to search it, if I could get the song you were playing. I don't think it's not a song. It's like a classical tune like that. Piano mix, something like that. It was I think about 3 minutes long or so. I don't know if I could get that to just make my day joy.
So that's your own confession on Confessions Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
so
that. Yeah. The piano guy. Oh, come in, man. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Joy. All right. Thank you so much.
The Piano Guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so that piece is titled By the Piano Guys, O Come Emmanuel. 99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side is Confessions Thursday. So somebody from the committee of brothers says that the guy with the girlfriend who has a London visitor. Well, me as a member of the committee of men, I'll say relax. You don't have proof. Chill. Confessions Thursday. Welcome to Nigeria Info. How are you?
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Good to have you. Do you have a confession?
Yeah. I don't have a confession.
Go ahead, please.
Just want to come. Okay. Joyce, I want to ask you a question. Please forgive me if it bugs you. I found out that anytime you brought out a story about how a girl disappoints a guy, there is this joy that always comes in you. You are, it's like you are happy about it. I don't know why it's like that. It's true.
Wow.
I've been following you for a very long time. It's like if you brought a story that talk about how a lady disappoints a guy, there's this excitement in you that you are so happy about it, and you want to feel as if it's the right thing that girls should be doing, irrespective of how much or how what the guy has invested on the relationship. I don't know why it's like that. I'm just expressing myself. I don't know. You understand? That's what I found out. There is excitement in you. The guy is not. You have to. I don't know. Why you always? I don't know.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. My name's Joyce, and the Lord is my shepherd. You see, it's funny that you're going to attempt to discount every other blissful thing in my life, to find pleasure in the tragedy of your stories. I don't mind your opinion, you know. I also don't know if I should respond to it. But here is how I'm going to respond to it. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. And it's quite literal, so I truly want for nothing. My joys are my joys, and I'll be damned if I find pleasure in your rise or in your fall. You see, my pleasures are independent of your misery, of your sadness, of your confusion. Yeah. And that's how I know I have the peace that surpasses understanding, that can truly be happy. 1,000 falls on my right hand, falls on my left, and I just met you with an opinion that don't count anywhere, you know. I would like to introduce you to the peace that is still in the storm. All right. Your observation is not a concern, and if you can truly take that to bed with you, like, I really don't mind. All right, good. The rest of you with an actual problem, it's Confessions Thursday. Hello. Remember, when you call in, you don't say your name. It's Confessions Thursday. My name's Joyce. What's yours?
Hello, Joyce.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a confession?
Good afternoon. Yeah, well, I'm calling in response of the last caller, not to defend you, but I believe the last caller has been nursing some kind of issue with you. You remember the last time he said that everyone has demon in them? You told him you've had enough of him. So he's been nursing that kind of thing in him. He should know that it is his own mindset playing game on him. You do not take joy in either people rise or fall. He should get that clear off his mind. I'm calling him to not to defend you, but to let him know his mind is really playing games on him. Thank you.
You see, isn't this world a beautiful place? He who judges will be judged. He who observes will be observed. We're good out here. It's good. Yeah, and it's interesting that someone kind of referenced that, because, yeah, that was the guy who told us that women have demons in them. I can't imagine how somehow through his lens he doesn't think it's a legion out here. Yep. Welcome. It's 99.3 Win Nigeria Info. It's Confessions Thursday. My name's Joyce. Let's go through. I have 30 seconds. I can squeeze in a message. This one, I think I read this one earlier. All right, good. Hold on a second. I fall in deep in love with someone I love so much. If you write this thing to her, isn't it going to confuse her? I don't even know what you're talking about. And we're barely even in the heart of the matter. All right, let's try. I fall in deep in love with someone I love so much. We both value and cherish each other, and I love her not to her go. I love her not to let her go. Kemi, are you here to work? Are you mourning your breakup? All right, good then. So Kemi's at work, and when we come back, she's going to be reading the messages. My name's Joyce. We'll be right back.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
found something inside my Nescafe Original 3-in-1 pack the other day. A unique code printed inside.
Yes, so every pack of Nescafe Original 3-in-1 now comes with a code inside in the Nescafe Next Level promo. Just text the code to star 7022 hash and you could win 500,000 naira cash, business tools, and training. Up to 1 million naira in prizes to be won. Promo runs until June 30th, 2026. T's and C's apply. Nescafe. Make your world.
Attention everyone, Flygabon flight from Lagos to Johannesburg now boarding.
Smart business travel just got better. Flygabon Airbus A320 flights have been flying since April 17th, connecting Lagos to Central, West, and Southern Africa. And right now, you can fly to Johannesburg from just 704,900 naira round trip and enjoy 2 free 23 kg checked bags, premium onboard service, and comfortable seats. Enjoy same-day return flights in just 7 hours 40 minutes. You're there. Flygabon's flexible tickets lets you adjust your plans easily while connecting you to over 20 destinations across Africa. Fly out of Lagos on Tuesday or Friday and return on Wednesday or Sunday. Flexible, no stress. Book now at flygabon.com or visit our ticket office at Terminal 2 Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0201-279-9003.
Flygabon, the heart of Africa, is open to you. Flygabon is IATA and IOSA certified.
Kids FM Festival is back. Join us for the Kids FM Festival.
A day of exciting games, music, dance, and family fun.
Happening on May 27, 2026 at the Balmoral Convention Center, Lagos.
12 p.m. sharp.
Kids FM
Festival.
Bring your brothers, sisters, mommies, and daddies, and all your friends too.
It's the Kids FM Festival. Let's make memories full of fun.
Register now at www.kidsfm.ng. It's the Kids FM Festival, where family fun comes alive. Stay updated and stay locked.
Are we not seeing it like it's a thing that has been planted and is growing fruitfully?
We talk about justice. How we get justice in Nigeria as it is?
Struggle to understand whether we at war.
When a lot of people are saying that government have hands in this insecurity in Nigeria.
We die on a daily basis. Enough is enough. We must put an end to it.
We know that Nigeria government, the law was made by the rich for the poor to obey.
It wasn't as worse as this, and I came to church with my suit and tie. I carried placard from church. We marched the streets of Lagos.
Number of men on maternity lines talking about how their partners have been behaving after childbirth.
It would have been better if the president did not even visit at all.
And take it to the National Assembly, because if they can sleep at night, not worried about whatever it is that we are going through.
The conversation continues right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
All right, welcome to 99.3 Nigeria Info's Confessions Thursday. 28 minutes past 1, and I'm glad that you were there. All right, so here we are, attempting to make sense of life. And it could be crazy experiences, weird, sad, regrettable, normal, paranormal, abnormal, psychotic. I mean, you could be on the verge of madness at this point, because life, we don't know, but here we are. We try every day. We show up to the fight. We win. We don't lose, and we're still in the game. So welcome to Confessions Thursday. Remember, when you call in, you don't say your name. By the way, my name's Joyce. You're listening to Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side. All right, good. So this gentleman is in love. I like it when men admit the highest thing they can ever be on the face of the earth. A man who loves. It is a curse to be incapable of loving. So let's hear the story. Let's see if he needs help. If he needs help. I fell in love. With someone I love so much. We both value and cherish each other. And I love her not to let her go. She's my spiritual mother. She is my spiritual mother. She prays for me morning, afternoon, night. And since I know her, she becomes an open door for me. Since I know this lady, everything works perfectly for me. I don't know how to tell my wife that I want to marry her, and she noticed that I have a woman I love so much. Lagos, this gentleman has a wife and found the love of his life after his wife. He wants to marry this love of his life whom he has found, a woman he loves so much. and wants to marry. He seems very open to the whole idea of I can marry 2 women, but I need to tell my wife. How do I go about it? So somebody asked me last week on I don't know, I think Confessions, if it was possible for a man to find love after he has been married. It's like, and I said to him, not today. I don't think this is coincidental. Here's a man who says he's found love after. So he has a wife, but he's found a woman that he loves. It could be utter nonsense. Let's just begin from the nonsensical part. Like, it could just be that fleeting feeling, Or it could truly be the truth, where you've lived and you feel something you've never felt with someone. I don't know, you have to fill in the blanks. Sometimes it's someone you never expect. Sometimes someone who gives you a window into a world of something you want or need so desperately. Someone becomes the key to an existence you could barely even imagine. So, yeah, he needs help. He's torn between not the devil and a hard place. He's torn, but who knows what the wife's like, but he's torn between a wife and a future. Sounds like, yeah, let's go into the future. Maybe I made it too easy, but you kind of get the point. So help a brother out. Confessions Thursday, how are you doing? Welcome to Nigeria Info.
Yeah, Joyce, good afternoon. This
is
Christopher. Quick one. The man who said you find joy in when women break man's heart, I think it's a slip of tongue. Joyce, you are not the type of person. I see it as a slip of tongue. And quick one, did I hear you say somebody broke Kemi's heart?
No. She's not feeling too good. How
it better not be true. It better not be true. If not, I will lead the fight. Not the type of Keshin Shetimao. I will lead the fight. So it better not be true. Kemi is well with you. Thank you, Joyce.
Thanks for calling me.
My joy.
Oh, dear Lord.
My joy. Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. Welcome to Nigeria Info's Confessions Thursday. Don't say your name if you have a confession.
I don't have a confession. I just want to appreciate you.
Oh, bless your heart.
I love the work you do. You are doing a whole lot, and God will continue to strengthen you.
Oh, bless your heart.
Don't mind all those people that everybody has an opinion. We know that, but you need to understand the way life works itself. We cannot have the same opinion. So if they don't accept your opinion on an issue, then it's left to them. But I just appreciate you a lot. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and bless your heart. Bless your heart, really. Thank you. Confessions Thursday. When you call in, you don't say your name. Welcome. How are you? It's Confessions Thursday. How are you?
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon to you, late. Ooh, yeah. Don't say your name. Don't say your name.
I know. I'm an old customer now.
Oh, I was going to ask you about this whole, can you handle more than 2 men gist that men are talking about?
Yes, so Joyce, in fact, God bless your good job in Jesus' name, my dear. No? See, Joyce, like I tell you, there is no limit in falling in love. As far as that person has no self-control, you keep falling in love and giving it a name. And for him to tell you that, very simple, very, very simple. The way it was simple for him to fall in another person's woman love again, that's very simple. Call your wife and tell him, sorry, this, that, and he used to marry that person. So if she approves of it, fine. If she didn't approve of it, well, you know how to go about it. Thank you. That's no problem. That's very simple. Thank you, Joyce.
Sure, lady. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate. She has a point, even though Kemi can't quite pick it up. Some people claim every feeling is love. In fact, those people fall in love as often as Ikeja Electric switches off electricity. Like every Tuesday, they're in love on Tuesday. They meet a girl on Thursday. It's like, oh, I love that one. They meet another girl Friday. I love her. Then, December 20th, I love her. December 26th, I love her. 31st, I love her. First, happy new beginnings with you. I'm in love. Like they fall in love quicker than you can change your underwear. And you don't even change your underwear that frequently. So you imagine. So she has a point. She has a point. And I like that. But then there is the other possibility where you have lived a world, you have lived a life, you have been in an existence that has just been a flat read, and you meet someone that changes your belief. Like you meet someone and they alter the very structure of your belief. They change you. They put light in places you didn't even know existed. They touch you and you tremble. They look at you and you believe in God. Oh, good Lord. All right. It's Confessions Thursday. Welcome to the show. My name's Joyce. How are you?
Wow. Joyce, you should write a movie.
I'm a lover, I'm a passionate person. This girl's got a lot of light inside.
Really engaging. A lot of stories to come. Well, my own tip is on the guy you told us falling in love with his spiritual mother. No, wait. Wait. The girl is not. It's such a bad term, right? You are right. Okay. Go ahead. Don't mind. You're correct. Please go ahead. Spiritual mother. Okay. So one, he has the right. Well, what I'm saying, everyone has their own way of living and what they choose to, what line they choose to follow. You're married to a lady and you made a vow on the altar to the Almighty. Marriage is an institution created by the Almighty, not by the devil, not by man. Now you made a vow to love her till death, till you guys part. And now you have a spiritual mother that prays for you, things work out. But how are you sure it's not the devil trying to play pranks on you? And what if you now marry her and you now chase your first wife away and things go down south?
What if otherwise is the case? You know what I mean? Like, what if that first one, pardon me, but for lack of a better word, the first one was the mistake. And maybe this is the correction. This is it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it difficult because if you know it was a mistake, then you should have waited a little and asked God Almighty to lead you to the right
but you, man, you want to be righteous on Confessions Thursday, but you all make mistakes every time. Thank God
Everyone
for Jesus Christ. You all make mistakes. Your sentences are barely correct. You make mistakes.
But I'm saying we all do mistakes. But let me tell you, I'm taking my time to find the right one. Even me, I have met ladies. Well, I'm just asking God for me to choose the right one that will,
Why didn't you turn off your radio? You see, you live a mistake. You didn't turn off the volume of your radio set.
Oh, I'm not close to the radio.
Imagine, but I can hear it. All right, good. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry for that. So for me, you understand, ask God to lead you because you might want to go according to your own will, but God has something better for you.
You have a point. What if this guy is pagan? What if he's an idol worshiper? What if he worships Ifa? What if he worships what's that other lady in Brazil?
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
He may not share your faith. He may believe in
that was he may not share my own faith.
He probably worships flowers.
Well, it's not left me, but I want to say the right thing. You made a vow, even though you're worshiping the cloud, or you made vow to your first wife. Anyway,
you keep to it. All right, good. Thank you so much for your commentary. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. How are you?
Hi, Joyce. Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. Good to have you here. Do you have a confession?
Not at all, please.
Go ahead.
Okay. You taught us here that there are no heroes. And I've run with it. A couple of other people have run with it. You have heard Mrs. Oboli say at some point in time there are no heroes. So I want to address what a few callers have weighed in on this afternoon. Not confessions, not reacting to people's confession, but what they've weighed in regards to Joyce Onyemuwa. Number one, Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and we should respect that. And I thank you, and I respect the fact that when Mr. Roberts made his statement, you just ended it there and moved on with the show. For the other people that called, they should know that Mr. Roberts is entitled to his own opinion. And I respect and thank Mr. Roberts for being able to stand up and tell you to your face that this is his disagreement, this is his disagreement. Now, do people have that same opinion? Yes, of course, including me. Now, tell me, will bear me witness that when you were on holiday during Confessions Thursday, I called in and I told Sheriff, please, could you be coming to Confessions Thursday on every Thursday with Joyce so that we can balance the gender act there? Because most of Joyce's statements against men are biased. And there's no big deal about it. There's absolutely no big deal. Now, let me tell you, for today's confession, somebody called and was giving an opinion about a woman marrying multiple men. And you said, are you a woman? Why are you speaking for the men, for the women? But women will always call in and speak on men's issues.
You see, if you were close to me, I would have given you an uppercut. Like, this is where I need to react to you.
No,
is it new on Sunnyside, where I say you can't speak for people? Is that something you've never heard me say before?
I'm not saying that will be perfect, and I'm not saying that will be
Excuse me. How many times have I told you that when you call the Sunnyside, you can only give me your opinion off of your own experience, and you can't speak for somebody else? Is that something new to you?
No, you said you can't speak for women.
But you can't speak for women. So the women have to say, I'm polygamous. The same way men say they are polygamous in nature, we don't argue it. The women have to be able to say, I can do this. I can pull 5 men. I can run 10 guys. I can do that. But you're speaking for them. You have a problem with me saying don't speak for women.
No, I'm not saying I have a problem.
What's your name, handsome? What's your name?
You do a good job, honestly.
Wait. But you see, you know what? I don't care what you have to say. I say what I need to say. And I'm not changing that. I said that. If you don't like it, it's good. I'm entitled to your opinion. But you're introducing me to your opinion. I don't care.
I
don't care. You see this one you brought to me? I don't care. Can we wrap it up?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Once again, whether women can date 10 men, 5 men, I even read the message. In the message, the guy said, let it even be a topic for, can we read it? Let it be a topic where women call the show and tell us if they're polygamous in nature. You don't even know how much grace it takes for me to not react the way I want to react on radio. It's like, I'm torn between let it go, this is a beautiful day. I'm torn between the Lord's your shepherd. I'm torn between, they can have it. Do you know how much I really, really want to react to some of the things you say? But I let it go. Okay, so the message says, let women speak on it. If you are any amount of time on the sunny side, you have that guarantee. I tell you, when you call the show, you can't speak for somebody else because you don't know what they're capable of. Even worse, you're not even going to be responsible for what they do. So you can only speak for yourself and let the other person speak for themselves. It makes the game a lot easier. It makes it interesting. You can't tell women they can't sleep with 2 guys or they can't date 3 men. One, there's an economy called prostitution where there's the prostitution that you know, and then there are women in the corporate world who also prostitute. No feelings attached. You're here, you do what you gotta do, you pay if you get paid, you wrap it up. There are women who are stringing 4 men, 5 men, they're doing it. Why don't you let women speak? Why do you have a problem with women speaking? Now, when I say that, you think I have a bias against men? Should we speak about the comprehension problem here? I be trying, I really be trying. Thursday, Kemi, you awake?
Yeah.
Bring it.
Okay, so reading what you said, I should read again. He said, I think the problem most men have today is that women won't accept their polygamous nature. If they admit it's who they are, thus the men will try to hide it to keep the family safe. He says, please, let's take that topic of the callers regarding biology next week. Next week, let only women call and discuss the question with the caller Ask women if they can be polygamous in nature. It's a frank topic, no holds barred, where they are free to do so without judgment. Please ask them. I have seen this position whenever this topic is brought up, and I want to hear what women think, both home and abroad. Please.
Thank you very much. All right, then. Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday. It's 45 minutes past 1 p.m. We're 99.3. This is Nigeria Info.
Okay. Good afternoon, Joyce. I and this lady have been living together for the past 7 years. Now I want to see her family for introduction, but the bill that they gave to me is far above my income. I told the lady to wait till next year, but she's proving very difficult. What do I do? Anonymous.
Living together 7 years?
Yes.
Then introduction money, how much? Did he state it?
No, say that
the bill is just too much for him. Some families are just waiting to just catch one guy that wants to marry so they can drink his blood. Yo.
You find things like PS5 and sewing machine.
No, some families are just... I think they just wait. All the unemployed uncles, we don't have enough uncles, we don't worship God. We go where the money is at. If we catch one, he'll be lucky to be alive. They don't even think about their daughter and what she's going to eat after after the ceremony.
You're married,
guy.
You have to pay.
Guy, honest to God, tell them how much you can afford. But dude, the era you lived with someone for 7 years. Now they want to hang something on your neck. 7 years, you've already married her now. 7 years. How to get a doctorate? How many years? PhD? No, like a BS. If she was learning IT, she'd have been a professional by now. Like, dude. You know what? Say to her, honestly, this is how much I can afford. Then let her go tell her uncles. Let her uncles say no. Then tell her to tell her uncles. Or when the uncles call you, tell them that they are the reason their daughter is not married.
Yeah, I think
because they want to hang something on your neck. You two hang something on their neck. Then they'll say you can. So the woman is torn between you and her family. Otherwise, only you will go down. And you will go down as the guy who couldn't afford it.
That's a good way to go down.
I mean, if you're going to go down, don't go down alone.
Says, please, the guy should check his genotype with the two ladies and their income to start a family, then make a choice with who ticks the boxes. IK from Festa.
I got it, handsome. Thank you.
This person says, Joyce, hi, what about the commercial sex workers? Aren't they polygamous by profession and or nature? Isn't it a man who told us about Agopa last women alleged promiscuity? Or married rich women alleged promiscuity in some particular cities in this country? The same men reporting these things are also the ones saying that women cannot be polygamous. Folks should just treat others the way they want to be treated, and we won't be having these men can but women can't arguments. Ade from Ogun State.
I don't want. If I speak on that again, I'm going for someone's neck.
Okay.
There better be enough meat on that neck, because that would now further enrage me.
This says, hola Joyce. I think what the gentleman is saying is that women can only be emotionally connected to one man at a time, even if there are other men in the picture, while men are able to be connected to more than one woman and be equitable to all at once. I'm inclined to agree. Men are generally more rational than emotional, in my opinion. He now says, for the guy whose girlfriend's bestie flew in from London to visit her and she kept it away from him, he must understand that a blind man using a sugar cane as a walking stick will get hungry one day. If you don't get it, forget about it.
The first message of the women being emotionally attached. Are you not the same men who say that women don't like you because you don't have money? But you are the same men who say that women only value you because of what you give them. I'm struggling with your logic. Okay, you know what?
Shall we go?
Yeah, we shall.
Okay. This person says, oh my days, I never would have believed that Joyce would ever get involved in the mushy world of relationship and etc. From Monday to Wednesday, prim and proper and laser focused discussions. Then on Thursdays, boom, unwinding and less critical. Kudos to Joyce Johnson from Iowa.
I don't get paid enough for this. This is stressful.
Mental swing. Joyce, they said that women can't be with two men. These messages is just one of the type of polygamy. I don't understand. Okay, this person says, first off, there is something not right about this. The first reason is that he found out about the guy's presence from his other WhatsApp. So she apparently forgot to mute him from the other WhatsApp.
Oh dear
Turns
Lord.
out he got lucky and didn't even go to the birthday because it would have been messy, I think. The girlfriend couldn't have turned down the presence of the guy that flew in, and if he met him there, your guess is as good as mine.
Wait. You know, I don't know how WhatsApp works. So it's like, yeah, now he said you can actually prevent a person from viewing your status, right?
Yes, but she forgot to block his other number.
So that was how he saw.
He saw it. So he's not. He won't have seen it because she blocked one
Oh,
of
that
the
means
numbers.
that means he didn't see it on this phone. He saw it on the other phone.
Yes.
What if she has two phones and she posted it on one of the phones? That's two different numbers, and she posted it on one of the numbers.
Yeah,
Maybe she didn't block him. Maybe it's just I have two different numbers, two different WhatsApps, and I posted it on one.
Yes.
So maybe she didn't block him.
Yeah, maybe she just didn't realize that he was on that one.
No. Maybe she realized, but maybe it's a long time friend. You haven't seen him in a while, and he paid you a surprise visit, and you just thought, oh my goodness, nigga, where have you been? Now we're going out, we're partying, we're drinking, we're going to gist until midnight, and then I'll just hug you good night and say bye-bye.
It's weird.
No, and it's not weird. It's just, like maybe those old friends, like school friends, maybe. School friends. Kemi doesn't believe it. I just, brother, you don't have proof.
I mean, I believe in seeing an old time friend and being able to, but I don't believe in not having the guts to tell my partner about it because
Yomi's coming over.
Like I saw somebody coming over to where? No, even me, I can't go over to do what?
No. The London guy flew in to see her. You don't have money. You're talking like a poor person. If you have money, you fly to go.
And now, if you flew in to see me, that's good. You can see in the outside.
So you don't have trustworthy friends who you're certain would not make a sexual advance to you?
I only have one that I can.
Yeah. But there are.
In that case, yes.
What if it was a family friend? Okay.
But
what if it's a cousin?
Yeah, if it's a mutual friend, fine.
Yeah, maybe
but
it's
not in the case of
you guys are looking for a problem in this.
Oh God, don't flee all appearances of me, Mujari.
No. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong, huh? Maybe I'm being naive. Maybe I'm wishing for the best.
That you can speak for yourself and you know yourself to your core.
Okay.
But guess what? You might say, oh, you know this person to their core, but
so here is this is the middle ground.
Yeah.
Brother doesn't have proof.
That's the one that I will not say.
So
you can't really hold her.
Yeah, so you can't hold her because if you say you had sex. And she's going like, how do you know? Then you'll be like, I don't know. My mind is just telling me that then you're officially crazy.
Yeah, that's true, Sha.
You don't have proof. So you have to move on with your relationship and then hope that one day the sun is going to rise.
And you see Furadi.
One day the sun is going to rise and you see the whole WhatsApp chat. Then she knows it's over. So you don't probably even have to tell you, like, I saw your WhatsApp with John. It's all right. I'll pick my things tomorrow night, 6 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah, like, I mean, what are you going to do? You don't need closure at that point. It's closed. All right. We're off on a break. We'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. Out of airtime and you don't have money to top up. Out of data and you don't have money to top up. The GT Bank airtime and data loan is available to you anytime. Just dial *737*90# for airtime and *737*91# for data to get up to 10,000 naira instantly at just 2.95%. T's and C's apply. You are never stranded with the GT Bank airtime and data loan.
I found something inside my Nescafe Original 3-in-1 pack the other day. A unique code printed inside.
Yes, so every pack of Nescafe Original 3-in-1 now comes with a code inside in the Nescafe Next Level promo. Just text the code to *7022# and you could win 500,000 naira cash, business tools, and training. Up to 1 million naira in prizes to be won. Promo runs until June 30th, 2026. T's and C's apply. Nescafe. Make your world.
The Kids FM Anthem Challenge is here. Now here's what you can do to participate. Head over to our Instagram page at kids.fm.ng to download the Anthem instrumental through the link in our bio. Get creative with your family, dance, sing, and have fun with the anthem. Remember, you have to do this as a family to qualify. Post your entry and tag the official handle at kids.fm.ng for a repost. The top 4 entries with the highest engagements will win exciting cash prizes. Don't forget to use the hashtags #KidsFMFamilyChallenge, #KidsFMAnthemChallenge. Let's play!
Welcome back to your number 1 talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
It's Confessions Thursday. WhatsApp caller. If you have a confession, do not say your name.
Hey Joyce, how you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
Feel good Daddy calling from Ontario, Canada. Today I was like, okay, let me just listen without saying anything. But the way you and Kemi was doing back, I'm like, nah, maybe I have to wait.
Please hold on.
I would say 99%, if not even more than that. As far as I'm concerned, a man and a woman cannot be friends without anything being attached. I cannot fly to another city. If I'm going to that city for something else and I'm like, okay, adding you to the plan to come see you or to come spend some time with you is a different thing. But to say, okay, you're going to see somebody of the opposite sex, no strings attached. I'm like, for a man, I would say I won't speak on behalf of the person. I'm speaking on
Thank
behalf
you.
of myself.
Good. So you can only speak for yourself.
I usually calculative. He's most likely after something. I've been in a situation whereby I've gotten advances from the opposite sex, and the reason why I didn't proceed was I just didn't like them at all. As it
All right. But we all don't have proof. Even the guy who wrote the confession doesn't have proof. So what should he do?
No. But no. Can we just make a valid point? She blocked him on the normal line. That's the normal line they use. Like me now, I have the Nigerian line. I have a Canadian line. So usually for some reason, maybe she didn't know, she blocked him on the other line, and the other one he saw. That means she
what if she had 2 numbers just as he did, and she posted the picture on one WhatsApp and not on the other one? Why didn't you consider that? Why are you looking for a problem?
At this point, okay, see, the fact that he has a suspicion right now. If I were him, stay close and keep observing. And if at the end of the day you notice that your mind is still telling you something is going on, please just for your own peace of mind, because there is no use proceeding with a relationship if you know that, okay, you have doubts in her. If you know that at the end of the day you can't let it go, move on. If you know you can let it go, or keep observing and looking. If you know that it's still disturbing you, let her go, and you also.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much for calling me. I really do appreciate your commentary. Lagos, we kiss 2 p.m. on the clock. We're off on a break. We'll
Keeping you informed, connecting you, and bringing you deeper into the conversation.
Government snub 98 billion naira UBEC funds.
Okay, what is this that we are doing? Because we are too educated for what we are. President has left Nigeria on their own as far as electricity is concerned.
Learning helplessness is making us know that the days of Buhari are better.
It means that if we keep on recycling our leaders, we cannot get the best.
This is where we need to revisit the way we look at internal policies.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 2 o'clock. The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The Supreme Court is set to decide the fate of leadership disputes within the ADC and the PDP, while the Attorney General of the Federation is seeking a court order to deregister the ADC, Accord Party, APP, AA, and ZLP. The ADC is calling for unity, insisting its focus remains on winning the 2027 general elections, while the federal government has declared Friday, the 1st of May, a public holiday to mark Workers' Day. President Tinubu has endorsed Obafemi Hamzat as the APC governorship candidate in Lagos State, while President Tinubu has also appointed Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu as Minister of Foreign Affairs. Inspector General of Police has ordered the dismissal of an officer linked to a killing in Delta State, while the Lagos State government has launched a flood risk insurance scheme targeting vulnerable communities. Governor Sanwo-Olu hosted Sheriff Oboreviri at the centenary celebration of the Yoruba Tennis Club as President Tinubu approved a 2 billion naira relief package for victims of the Jos attack. Global oil prices have surged above $126 per barrel amid tensions involving Iran, and the son of former Zimbabwean leader Robert Mugabe has been deported from South Africa. And finally, veteran footballer Ashley Young has retired after a 23-year career. That's all for now. I am Yvonne Ohaifo, and this is 99.3 Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you, Lagos, and thank you for your time.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info. Here we are, back 2 minutes past 2 p.m. on the clock, 99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. So Kemi, shall we go WhatsApp? We need to wrap this up because the Lords of Logic is next. The 14 Laws of Power.
Okay. All right. So this person says, Tolu from Ojo. He says the guy's fear is valid. I have been in the same exact situation, and it was exactly what I suspected. This next person says, last caller, you're right. Joyce is a feminist. Nothing anyone can say otherwise.
I don't care what you think about me. I struggle with your ability to think. You can't believe how grateful I am that you will even attempt it. So yeah, whatever you end up with, I'm good with it.
This person says, what did men, or maybe he needs to say, what do men think about women? Even if you believe that you pay for the girl / buy her from her parents, you can't still keep them from their ways. You have to take a woman as they are, because that is their lifestyle. If you want to get peace, if you think a woman can give you peace, that means you never realize yourself, not of that gender.
Well, she's saying that women nobody can give you peace. Peace is a gift.
I don't know. Give yourself peace, my
dear.
You
can't give yourself peace. Peace is a gift. Like, you could have so much peace, somebody could blame you for smiling. It happened on the sunny side. Like, oh, you get so happy.
You smile too much.
When the hearts of men are broken, it's like, boy. So what am I supposed to do? Cry?
And handkerchief and be sober.
I didn't ask you to get your heart broken. I didn't put you in a situation that gets your heart broken. I am not mocking your story. If there's anything, but somehow you just have a problem with a girl smiling. I don't care.
Good afternoon, Joyce. Precious from Germany. My opinion for that guy whose babe was with another guy on her birthday, when you ignore the signs, you're bound to see wonders.
Relax.
There is always signs.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Wait. What? Wait. This boyfriend. Look. I know I'm wielding the knife backward, but he should have been there, and he couldn't. And the problem with entertaining suspicion is almost as though because your mind is expecting trouble, you would practically create it. So all of this, if you don't see signs, you will see wonders. If you be suspicious. Yeah, but that's also how you wreck a good thing. What if there are gaps he, as a boyfriend, has to feel? I mean, I like the fact that he's saying, I'm in a different city. I'm trying to find work in her city. I get it. One, you don't have proof. You don't like it. I would even prefer a situation where you sat with her and say, I'm jealous. It's better. Why anybody considered being straightforward? Like, share your fears with her. Say, I'm jealous. I'm jealous about the fact that someone was with you on the night of your birthday. I'm jealous of the fact that someone touched you and it wasn't me. I'm jealous of the fact that I wasn't there. I'm jealous that you smiled and it wasn't me who made you smile. I'm jealous. Have you considered how you can convey your emotion? And maybe there was a part of you that she didn't see that you revealed by just doing that. Because the worst thing is to say, I suspect you. I'm suspecting. If I ever were in a situation where I had to suspect you, it's over. You don't even have to be guilty. But that's also the thing. It's like the moment you tell your mind, we're going to start scrutinizing how he goes, where he goes, how he's talking. If you have a problem, say it. Like, you're flirting with this person and I don't like it. Then maybe they take a cue.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't love you enough to take the cue. They tell you, oh, you're crazy, you're seeing things, it's your mind, oh, why are you nagging? Then you can leave the relationship. Sure. It's straightforward. But I'm saying that maybe you're also your own problems too, you know? Like maybe the reason you're not in a loving relationship is because you have the problem. But you see, Joyce is happy when your life is not working. That's what you're gonna say. All right, I'm just saying, like, hey, there's no proof, so let it go. Let it go. One day, God is going to be good to you. Yeah. One day, you catch her in the act. You see them going for dinner. She's laughing too hard. They kiss. Now you have proof. Oh, what's she going to tell you? No, it's like, I didn't want to believe it. I do that thing where I don't believe it deliberately. Like, so I've heard things about people and I say, oh, okay. You know why? Because it hasn't happened to me.
Yes.
So someone can tell me Kemi is something and I say, oh, wow. Oh, okay. And I don't change towards Kemi. And I don't treat Kemi off of what has been told me about her. I'm going to assume the very best of you until you give it to me.
Then
when you give it to me, I will decide what I'm going to do with it. I don't know any other way to do it. I'm just... Otherwise, you come in the morning tomorrow, you give her an attitude, and once you start doing it, it's spoiling everything. It's spoiling everything. You're already. So maybe Kemi will notice it, like, Auntie Joyce, what's wrong? Please. You cold shoulder. I don't have a problem with her. They're gonna tell me stuff about her. I'm gonna say, oh well, maybe it's you. Maybe both of you, and stay out of it. Not insert myself into it. And then I continue my relationship with Kemi.
Uninsert self.
And I wait. Then one day she will do to me what she has done to that person. And the only thing in my head is, how do we destroy this thing called Kemi? It's the only thing in my head. You won't believe when I sit down to talk to God, I'm like, we need a strategy. There's only one way forward. It's absolute destruction. Like because you've given me cause. And what's a man with power supposed to do when cause has been raised? You see facts. Yeah, I mean, that's better. Okay, good. Now
run away. What happened? This says, hi Joyce, Nico from Lekki. Back then, my 16-year-old girlfriend was dating an older guy. Her reason being that he meets her needs, unlike me that was trying to gain admission into the university. She would walk past my house to go and visit him, and on coming back, she would come to my house. It didn't make sense to me, and I left her eventually. That's his own confession.
Is that even a confession? Did you lose out on a good thing? I mean, this is a good place to cry.
Another person says, I remember many years ago, I was with a girlfriend of mine. She has a guy that she's in a very serious relationship with. We were both just close friends. One evening, one evening, she and I were in the other room, and her boyfriend called to ask how she was, and she told him that she was with me, that I was helping her out with her school project.
Bring it, nigga. Bring it.
I even collected the phone to greet himself. He put a ha 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 emoji. So women can lie and cheat as well as men.
So he was
He was correctly in the act. They collected the phone to greet Oga. Right? And then bros. I
told you a story a guy told me a few years ago. He told me that his girlfriend took him to her house, and the girlfriend's mom sent her daughter out. Yeah, so a guy and a girl dating.
Yeah.
Girl takes boyfriend to her house. Her mom is home. Her mom sends her daughter, girlfriend.
Yes.
Go do something for me. Girl goes. Mom sends her daughter's boyfriend. Go put a fuel in the car. Boyfriend goes, puts fuel in the car. Then she says, "You're taking me somewhere." This story is told to me by boyfriend. So mother says, "You're taking me somewhere," and boyfriend takes mother somewhere. It's about dark. It's about twilight, and they stop somewhere in the middle of the road, and she goes to the back of the car, and they have sex at the back of the car. So mother has sex with her daughter's boyfriend. And he said while they were having sex, her husband called. And she had a full-blown conversation on the phone. The guy knew that he was evil, but he didn't know
greatest of all times. My gender. And loco.
But you see, but here's what I like about the guy. And so maybe this is also the way you look at life. You look at life holding yourself solely accountable for the role that you have played in the things that you hate. So he said to me, and then he told me some other stories. You know, in London, they go to a club in London, and they would have. He told me that he's had sex with girls whose name he didn't know. Like you just, they go to a club, you make eye contact with someone, you go to the bathroom, you have sex, you dispose of the sheath, and you go home. And so he was getting married.
Sorry.
Yeah. So here's the story. So he was getting married. He was telling me this because he was getting married, and he said he's thought about his life and the way he's lived.
Hey.
And he said to me, "I will never." He told me he had a girlfriend then, who he wanted to be married to, and he says that because of the way he has lived, he will never suspect her. He would never go through her phone. He'll never put a target on her back. He'll never scrutinize her. He says, "I've done it. And I'll never do that. And I just hope for the best." There was nothing as humbling as somebody admitting that because I did it, I'm willing to shoulder responsibility in the role that I have played. And, I'm grateful for all the people who tell me stories, like, I don't know why you think I'm a good ear, but yeah, maybe a girl's got a good pair of ears. But that's what I realize is that so maybe a way to live is to be honest about you and to brace yourself for what will appear to be self-criticism. To judge yourself, that the man who has judged himself does not need any other judge. So you've judged yourself, that he's judged himself, and he's like, I've done this, and I will not repeat. I don't want to repeat it. And I said to him, so in this whole theory of because you did it, it could come back to you. What do you think? And he says, I will forgive her. He says, I will forgive her.
That's a way to look at it.
So, it's one thing to have an opinion. It's something else to sit with your own opinion. And be honest. And be fair in your own assessment of your judgment. Or be fair in your own assessment of your own opinion. And to handle the opinion as though you were a person who was required to execute judgment fairly. You know. So now this one, I mean, he has laughing emojis everywhere, but I think he's also trying to say that it's this nature of laying with as many people as your body permits. Dogs can do it, men can do it, women can do it, your children do it. All over X is, I mean, there's this slang, hookup culture. You have a hookup culture where you just meet somebody, you hook up, it's, you know, you do what you do, you go home. I didn't create the term. Somehow you want to have an opinion. You want to contest with a position that I put out. I say something and you're like, oh yeah, Joyce doesn't like. Man, I'm not the source of your misery. So you play a role in all of this madness. The question is, well, what role have you played, and what are you willing to endure as a consequence of your own involvement in this malady, in this shame, in this, I don't know. I mean, some of you you have adopted this as life. Well, in this life you have created. What role have you played in it, and what are you willing to take upon yourself as a consequence of the role you have played and your contributions to this outcome? Like, you know. All right, Kemi, I'm hot.
Okay, I shall do something about it.
Okay.
This says, hello, Joyce and Kemi. Good afternoon. Please, on this issue of women and multiple men, I always laugh when men speak for women. The utter cluelessness. I'm very capable of having more than one man. In fact, it's even easier for women to have men because men are really easy. You don't even need to do too much. Ha ha ha. Laughing emoji.
Now, men are easy. Right? What?
You don't even have to do a lot, so honestly speaking.
Even if you did a lot, like, men are really that. Look, like.
You don't do, and then it's, that's simple.
I mean, maybe it's easier now.
It's like Spacebar.
So I think maybe it's easier now because now it's both a situation of both men and women. But this supposition that men can do it, women can't do it.
She says, I currently have 2 men right now, and I made the first move.
Are
on
these
both
women
of them.
talking? Good Lord, another person has 2 men?
Yeah.
Oh.
Men should keep wallowing in their self-denial. No gender has a monopoly of indiscipline. The blood that flows through the vein of a man flows through a woman as well. Please, let's not be ignorant and arrogant at the same time. Men, don't be arrogant. You all are not all that.
Poor things.
For thanks.
No, I don't think it's arrogant. Well, maybe it is.
It is.
Sometimes I'm wondering whether you truly analyze the matter. Like, are you being honest about it?
Okay. So there's someone fighting for you here. It says, Joyce, keep up the good work you are doing for humanity. I love you beyond words. God bless you. Grace be with you. Michael from Lagos. And he also wants to tell Rob that even though he's his Nigerian brother, he doesn't have anything against him. However, he would like to let him know that you are his best radio presenter. And he chose a whole lot of things that seem like he's writing a vow to you.
A vow?
Shall I read?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, you can read it. No.
Do you really want to hear it?
Well, I don't. Is it clean?
It's clean, but it's also very strange. But I shall read.
I don't like strange things.
It's a movie. You'll be fine. He says, she is the woman I can spend 3 hours of the day listening to and feel sad whenever a program is about to come to its end every day. I love Joyce as a man would love his mother, his sister, And wife?
Platonic love. That's good.
Is it?
Mhm.
Okay. Joyce means more than radio to me. Joyce is unbiased, intelligent, courageous, on-air personality, and I can't love her less.
Kemi, there's nothing to
Ooh,
it.
I got through it.
No, there's nothing to it. Well, thank you
Okay.
very much.
Thank you.
20 minutes past 2 p.m. to wrap it up. Thank
Just
you.
in case you get it later, you know where it's from. All right. Good afternoon, Auntie Joyce. The lady who found love after marriage should go ahead and marry the one who gives. Oh, it means the guy who
It's a
gives
man
him
who
peace.
found love after
He
marriage.
says, go ahead and marry the person who gives you peace. Some women are vampires. Oh wow.
His wife is not a vampire.
He
His
is
wife
serious.
is not. He didn't say anything negative about his wife. He just said he
Yeah.
found love.
He says, Joyce, it's not only about, another person that says, Joyce, it's not only about today. Oh. Disparity is there. It's 70-30 in the favor of women. The bias shows, just as you claim it's a competition between two men, one from London and the main guy, you didn't outrightly call the lady she's playing two men. Well, it wasn't the lady that brought the confession. Or for the man to investigate further, you just told him to rush decision. You just told him not to rush decision. I think there's a little bias if you don't say it.
Are we speaking about the same story of the guy whose girlfriend has seen somebody else?
Yeah.
So my bias is telling him not to rush a decision.
That's what
Let's wrap it up. Thank you very much. The sun has set. Let's go. Thank you.
We talk about the big stories and more.
Nigeria's newly appointed service chiefs have officially assumed duty, promising fresh strategies.
It's not just to propose. What about enforcement? Our judiciary has made a laughing mock. So why these people will leave the main problem and look for the one that is not important?
I've rendered homeless now, they can just go to places. Is that what the government is saying?
A system that has become so corrupt that men have sold their souls for bread.
Proposes 6 new states. I thank the nation for not using the word approve.
How will people feel? And how will they think? How will they want to see this country? As if we are dead psychologically. Because there is that propensity for officers to become political.
Everywhere you look in Nigerian football are failing spectacularly.
It's your station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is where it all connects.
If news is your quest, or gist your request, well, somewhere over your rainbows
Over your rainbow.
is the sunny side
They better know it.
with Joyce.
With each day comes new stories.
New reports, new discovery.
Presidency spends 34 billion naira on travels in 2 years.
There is nothing you can do about it. This is our money. Our president is spending.
The defection of members of the Labour Party in Alimosho to the ADC were violently disrupted.
Governors remain leaders of the APC in states. Credited to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
You go there and see arrogant in people they call nurses and doctors.
INEC says it has completed an internal timetable for the 2027 general election.
No way America can come and do this. Let them come and tell me again that Nigeria is a sovereign country. Anyone that can put an end to this problem in this country, I beg, may they not help us.
It's all part of the conversation.
Right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Sang warned Shi Young, crush him now. If you let him go again, you will be sorry later. But Shi Young decided to be merciful. He wanted to bring Liu back to Chu alive and to force his former friend to acknowledge him as master. But Fan proved right. Liu managed to use the negotiations for surrender as a distraction, and he escaped with a small army. Shi Young, amazed that he had yet again let his rival slip away, once more set out after Liu, this time with such ferocity that he seemed to have lost his mind. A few weeks later, in the thick of the hunt, Shi Young scattered his forces unwisely, and in a surprise attack, Liu was able to surround his main garrison. For the first time, the tables were turned. Now, it was Xi Yang who sued for peace. Liu's top advisor...
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.